Gotta have the right hat. Day to me. And it all brought me to tears. Today's adventure is gonna be a lot of fun. So this past Friday was July 4th here in Myrtle Beach. So the beaches were absolutely packed with people, which is a good thing. And then 2 days after, Tropical Storm Chantal decided to come through and bring a lot of rain and high seas, which means one thing for me: treasure. So I'm heading out to one of my local favorite metal detecting spots to see what kind of treasure we can find. We're finally getting a break in the weather. It's overcast and cloudy and not raining. So let's go see what we can find. Gotta have the right hat. Got a pretty good hit right here by the dumpsters, and it's an old bottle cap. Another bottle cap. So there is a huge chunk of metal. Still amazed at how many of these I find. Oh, there's another tent peg. That is a pull tab from an old can. Another old pull tab. Yep. Here's our first screw for today. Another tent peg. How about that? This one's rusty. It's been out here for a while, which is funny because I check this place often. There you go. Usually this path right here pays off really good, but today a complete strikeout. So now we move on to the beach. Well, this is trash, but I'm assuming this is something out of maybe a firework. And of course, come on, guys. Old broken bungee cord out here. We'll clean that up. Well, my first find on the beach, and of course it's a tent peg, but we're cleaning it up. Well, there you go. Anybody in the market for a nail? Holy cow. So I'm not 100% sure what this is, but there it is, whatever it is. Haven't quite figured this one out yet, but I always find a sock. Most of the times black. Why do people bring black socks to the beach? And definitely one more screw. All right, let's take a look at our finds. Of course, my most expensive find, a penny, which this is probably worth a lot more. I don't know that I could sell it, but so I got a penny. This big piece of metal. I'm gonna try to chisel that apart and see if there's more to it. Of course, screws, bottle caps, pull tabs. Did find, like, this is the end to maybe a tent peg or a pole. Big nail, big nail. I have to back up so you can see that. Tent pegs, of course. It's a little peg, still not 100% sure. Crusty sock, and of course, you know, then a busted bungee strap. We'll get all that in the trash along with some of this other trash I have. So that, my friends, is going to wrap it up. from our treasure hunt today. Nothing big and expensive, but fun nonetheless, and we're taking trash off the beach, which is real important to me. And today was a very special day to me. While I was on the beach, a young girl came up to me and said, "Sir, are you a YouTuber?" Just nice and quiet and sweet. I was afraid like she was gonna break almost. But she comes up to me and just wanted to take a picture, so we took a couple of pictures and I got to know them. They're from up in North Carolina, not far from here. And so I'm digging and looking for stuff, and then she comes up to me about 30 minutes later, says, "Can I give you this?" And she wrote me a note. And it all brought me to tears. Like, just, she wants to be a YouTuber. She's kind of young. Her parents don't let her play around on YouTube too much, but she has seen my videos. And so I didn't know how to respond, but I did. I gave her my hat, my Freedom Wanderer hat. And when I did, she just cried. She thought it was the greatest thing on the planet. So when you realize you're impacting people, it makes it a lot different. So you right there watching, I'm so grateful you're watching, taking time out of your day. I've never taken it lightly that people watch the channel, and I really appreciate it. And so, as I always say, friends, life's an adventure. You got to get off the couch and go live it. So I'll see you in the next adventure.